Hey guys, Mitch from Crave Online here, and we are absolutely blessed today to be joined by the beautiful, the amazingly talented, the wonderful Conchita. Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back to Australia.
Thank you.
You're here so often lately.
Yeah.
Australia obviously adores you.
I'm gonna move.
I'm assuming it's mutual?
Yeah, I really love being here, and every time it's so exciting. You know, for a Middle European, as a little kid, you would never imagine to even, think about going to Australia.
Right,
And now
yeah.
it's my third time, and it's just beyond great, and I love being here.
Amazing. So you're here for a couple of things. One of them is the performance here at the Sydney Opera House with the Sydney Symphony
Exactly.
Orchestra. I mean, Sydney Opera House, an iconic venue, playing with a whole symphony. It's safe to say this is unlike anything you've done before?
I really don't want to. Well, I did many great things so far after winning Eurovision, and my life just, it's a dream that came true.
Yeah.
But this house is, I think, in my opinion, the most iconic place in the world.
Yeah, amazing.
And that I'm allowed to perform here, not just perform, but I'm allowed to give a full concert on my own, of course with some friends. But that's just really a big deal, and I don't have enough excitement within myself to tell you how excited I
Yeah,
am.
sure. Speaking of those friends, you're playing with Guy Sebastian and Courtney Act. Now, I know you're good
Yeah.
friends with Courtney Act.
Yeah.
What can we expect from the collaborations on stage? Can you give us a tease of what maybe songs you'll do with Guy, what songs you'll do with Courtney?
Well, I don't want to give away
Of course not,
everything
no.
before, but when it comes to Courtney and myself, we know each other now for a few years, and she is a singer, and myself, we constantly talk probably about different topics than she would talk to other drag queens,
Okay,
because
yeah.
obviously we're singing and making our own stuff. So that's gonna be exciting and amazing. And I've chosen, well, my God, I've chosen a song for us. Yeah, because I wanted.
It's your show. It's your name at the top there.
Well, yeah, I wanted her to sing one of my favorites with me, and it's gonna be a Tina Turner song.
Oh my God, amazing,
Yeah,
yes.
well, I'm just gonna say it will be River Deep Mountain High.
Oh my God,
So
that's so
that
good.
yeah,
Yes, yeah,
so yeah, that's
perfect.
gonna be great.
Also in the country for Mardi Gras, which is Australia's largest celebration of LGBT plus. You've probably been to a lot of pride parades and the like around the world. How does the Australian take on a pride parade or a pride event compare to the rest of the world from your perspective?
Well, I haven't been to Mardi Gras before, so I don't really know how to compare that. But I've been to Adelaide in
Yeah.
November at the Feast Festival. So this is an LGBTQI event, and it was just beautiful and amazing. And I think that Australia really embraces the community per se. And then the fact about the government is something that I just don't get.
It's hard to kind of, forgive the pun, marry the two, isn't it? Of
Yeah.
a country that's got such a vibrant and supported LGBTQI community, but is still no marriage equality compared to the rest of the
Exactly.
world. Is that really hard to fathom as
It's
as an
ridiculous.
international?
It's
Yeah.
just not. It's just not. It was a huge surprise for me when I came here for the first time, because the rest of the world thinks of Australia as a very open-minded
Yeah,
country.
yeah.
And the pictures we see are very open-minded and very very liberal in every way. And then I heard that, and I just thought, that's basically just not authentic.
Yeah.
You know.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's hard to.
And yeah,
put
as
the
you
two
said,
together.
it's hard to put it together, and I think it's just ridiculous. So make it happen. I mean, you know.
Well, we're fighting it. We're out there fighting every day. So hopefully
Yeah.
soon. Yeah. So let's talk a bit about. It's been 2 years now since the Eurovision where you won. I guess that the times that you're Conchita were the times of Tom have kind of swayed more towards Conchita since then. I wanted to ask, how has Conchita changed in the past 2 years, and how has Tom changed in the past 2 years?
Well, I'm me as a person, whether I'm dressed up or not, I really get bored easily. So I need to entertain myself
Sure.
all the time. So I'm changing constantly. I love fashion, so that's an easy way to change yourself, right? This is really not depending whether it's Tom or Conchita. It's just, I think becoming the best version of yourself,
Yeah.
and whatever that means. Yeah, I definitely changed. With having a success by winning the Eurovision Song Contest was definitely a game changer for me, because before then, I would have visions or dreams, and the answer would always be, yeah, that's a good idea, but who's going to pay that? And so that changed, and it's nice. Now you have a voice where also the business people would listen to, and that's an artistic freedom at the end of the day. So that truly changed, and now I know way more than before what I want and what I don't want
Yeah.
to do.
Touching on that, I suppose that you're a wonderful spokesperson for a lot of different causes, a lot of great communities. Was that just a really natural next step for you once the fame and success came, or did you feel an obligation or a responsibility versus it felt natural to start vocalizing a lot more?
Well, I always, I'm just a very outspoken
Mm.
person. I always give my opinion if people ask me or not. Um, but it's not that I feel a responsibility, and I don't see myself as a spokesperson.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I'm basically it's just me.
It's
I
just, yeah.
really say many things that are not appropriate, or which you should not repeat. But yeah, if something is on my mind, and if I have a strong opinion, and if I can explain people why I see things like that, then I think anybody is allowed
Yeah.
to say what they think if they do it respectfully.
Yeah, totally. So just before I let you go, you are announcing this year's Australian Eurovision entrant,
Yes.
and the show on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Any clues? Anything? What can you tell me? Come on, something.
Oh God. I
Hair
really
color,
told you.
eye color.
Well, what I can say is that the person is very, very good looking.
Is she?
Well, I don't,
Okay, so they're gorgeous. That's good. Good to know. That rules out a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a band. It's Danny, Kylie, and me.
Beautiful.
That's it.
So last question, Conchita. You've got a book. You've got an album. You're still quite young. What's left to tick off on the bucket list? What's next for Conchita?
Oh, so many things. I mean, with the Sydney Opera House, that was a huge
Yep,
check
that
on
one's
my
gonna get
bucket
done, yep.
list. So, well, I really would. I still go for a Grammy.
Sure.
It's not like that I would be desperately dying if I don't get a Grammy. But I'm just one of those people. I need to see the goal, and I
Yeah.
need to see the way. And even if I get the Grammy or not, I know that I will become a very happy person by following my dreams.
Awesome, great. Well, look, thank you so much for chatting to me this morning. I'm sure you've got a lot of activities this week ahead of the show, and yeah, I'll catch you around Mardi Gras, hopefully.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks, Conchita.